everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Celina and I talk about all sorts of romance and fantasy books all day long. I love to yap, and I love to yap with you about books. This video is going to be about all the series that I want to continue reading in 2025, book series that I want to start in 2025, and book series that I want to stop reading in 2025. So let's just get to it because there's a lot. Let's just start with the obvious one because I feel like everyone knows this, that I will definitely continue the Empyrean series by Rebecca Yarros. So that means Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. Onyx Storm is the third book, and that one comes out the 21st of January. So I am going to listen and read these in like late December, start January to freshen up on everything. And if you've been following me for a while, you know I adore this series. I love it so damn much. I have a tattoo for it. I dream about it. I got my boyfriend to read it. I got my mom to read it. I got my sister to read. I got so many people to read this series because I am obsessed. I can't stop thinking about it, and I'm so damn excited to read the next book. Also because both books ended on a cliffhanger, and I am like, why, Rebecca? Why? Why? I feel like I am Klaus in that little clip in the originals. The Rebecca thing. Yeah, that's me. I love this series, and I will definitely be continuing after Onyx Storm because I cannot let this book series go, okay? I cannot. The next series that I will continue in 2025 is Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Mehrer. So right now, there's only these two books, which is Assistant to the Villain and Apprentice to the Villain. And Hannah graced us with the amazing news that she's coming out with two books. But the third book in this series, which is Accomplice to the Villain, comes out the 7th of August, 2025. And I am so excited. Listen, I love this series. I love it so much. The escapism that this series gives me is just chef's kiss. Love it. Love it. When I read Apprentice to the Villain and Assistant to the Villain the first times, I was laughing so hard. When I read Assistant to the Villain, I was walking on the treadmill and I was giggling so hard, and people kept staring at me because I kept giggling so loud. It was a bit embarrassing. I really vibed with that book in that gym that day. So I feel like people got that I had like a lot of fun. Hannah really made the most amazing world in this series. It is amazing. I want to jump into it every time I read it. I love the banter. I love how fun it is. I love the friendships. I love all the characters. They're amazing. I love smut. Don't get me wrong. I love smut. But I don't feel like these books need it to be this great. All the tension is amazing. And what they do in the books right now is fine, is amazing. We don't need more. We don't need more in these. I'm also thinking about buying a Kingsley plushie for myself because I'm obsessed with that frog. Obsessed. I will continue this series in 2025. What is this series even called? Wait a minute. The Powerless Trilogy. Okay, I got it. I will continue the Powerless Trilogy by Lauren Roberts. Let me explain this the best I can. Powerless, the first book, I did not really like. I feel like it was overhyped as hell. The Trials, I didn't feel like they had enough of that, oh shit, I'll die. I didn't feel like it had enough consequences. That was what I was looking for. I didn't feel like it had enough consequences. The banter was amazing though, but that's it. The second book though, I loved. I feel like there were actually consequences to everything that happened, and I feel like you could really feel how Peyton was feeling, and Kai was just stunning in this. The banter kept bantering, and it was just amazing. I gave Powerless like 2-3 stars because I did read it very slowly, but I did read it and I did kind of enjoy it. Reckless, I loved. and I gave it like a 4-star. So I need to know what happens. I need to know what happens, especially after that ending, if you know what I mean. Let's jump over to some romance before we go into more fantasy, shall we? Then we have Lights Out. Again, I don't know. Oh, an Into Darkness novel. Lights Out by Nevessa Allen was one of my favorite books of 2024. I loved it. I devoured it. Josh and Allie stole my heart. And book 2, which is Caught Up by Nevessa Allen, is coming out in 2025. And again, I don't remember when. So Into Darkness book 2 will come out the 10th of June, 2025. And I am so excited. I'm so excited. I love this book and I cannot wait to jump into something that is like this because I feel like I need more. I found out in 2024 that I love and adore dark romance rom-coms. Dark romance rom-coms are my jam. If I listen to like something that is like very dark, but I can laugh, I love. So I cannot wait for Caught Up. Then we have the series that I never thought I was gonna utter. The series that I never thought I was gonna read. The series that I never thought I was gonna enjoy. The series I did not think would ever get into my apartment. Or the series that I ever thought would haunt my brain. ACOTAR. So we have A Court of Thorns and Roses. I read Court of Thorns and Roses in October. Did not enjoy it at all. Never enjoyed it. I've read it twice. Hated it every single time. But I listened to my friends and everyone saying I should give it another try. So I did. Still hate it. Then I listened to everyone saying, oh, please give A Court of Mist and Fury a try. And I was like, oh, I'm not gonna. But then I did. And I gave it 5 freaking stars. The first half was boring. The second half was amazing. And it is an addiction for me now. I need to know. I need to know what happened. The character growth on Feyre was so amazing and I cannot stop thinking about it and I need to know what happens. So therefore, I bought the rest of the series. I will be continuing this series in 2025. Is it that there's another book coming? Is that what I'm hearing? I think so. But it hasn't been like confirmed what the book is called or when it comes out. So I don't know yet. But I do know that I won't be able to finish it this year. So I will be able to finish it next year. I have Court of Wings and Ruin and A Court of Frost and Starlight on my December TBR. And then I will read A Court of Silver Flames in January because I need to know. I suffer from FOMO, like really bad. So I need to know what happens. I do. I need to know. So therefore, I will continue in 2025. Then we have another YA fantasy series, which is Lightlark by Alex Astor. I have 3 books here. I only read Lightlark and I loved it. And I am so sad that I did not give in to reading Nightbane, and Skyshade just came out. So I feel like this will be a series that I will continue in 2025. So I pushed it a little bit. I pushed it because I really liked Lightlark. And my sister keeps haunting me about reading it because she loves this series so damn much. She loves it so freaking much. So I have to read it. I need to know what happens again. I need to know. And I loved Lightlark. And because Alex Astor, genius of a woman, announced that there will be more books. There will be, in fact, not 1 more book. There will be 2. What? Mind blown. I will definitely be continuing the Lightlark series in 2025. Then we have Sarah J. Maas again with Throne of Glass. I read Assassin's Blade earlier this year and loved it. Kind of bored, then loved it, and I cried, which makes me rate something much higher because if you make me feel something like really hard, I just love. I have Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, and Heir of Fire on my shelves, on my TBR, and I will definitely be reading it because I started Assassin's Blade thinking I was gonna start this series this year and maybe finish it, and then the sucker of A Court of Thorns and Roses came in and swooped in and stole all the thunder. So I think this will be a 2025 series instead of a 2024. And also Larry Reed's Larissa, who I love, is reading it currently while I'm filming this, and I'm so excited to see what she says because a lot of her opinions I love and a lot of her thoughts are my thoughts. So I cannot wait to see what she says about the series. And I cannot wait to like really dive into it because I feel like I just got like the groundwork of it in Assassin's Blade. And I'm finally getting into it with Throne of Glass. Next series. Then we have the Wicked Games series by Kaylee Smith. I love Phantasma. Phantasma blew my mind because I did not think I would actually like it. I did not. And then Blackwell came and he's amazing. I did not think I would fall for a phantom fictional character. I did not. Going back to the whole trials actually having consequences, if you want trials that actually have consequences, this book has that. Consequences? Oh, the consequences of these trials are just amazing. But this is actually in a series. And book 2, I don't fully know how to say this. Enchantra is book 2 in this interconnected standalone series. And I cannot wait. Because, if it's as good as this one, I don't know what to do with myself, okay? Then we have Legacy of Gods series. I have the old covers or the covers that are going out of print, so I am trying to see if I can get the rest of them before they're all gone. Right now, I've read God of Malice and God of Pain. Love and adore God of Malice. God of Pain, no, did not like. I feel like it can't like deter me from this series because I loved God of Malice so much. And I've heard that the rest of the books are like amazing, so I feel like I need to continue this series because I love the first one. The second one being bad shouldn't deter me from the rest. And I feel like Rena Kent, her writing is really good, but the plot and like the characters of book 2 was just not it. Either dark romance is like a huge plus for me or like a really big no-no for me. So it's like hit or miss for me with dark romance. So I think I will be needing to read more to really say how I feel about this series. Then we have the Ruinous Love trilogy by Brynn Weaver. If you know me, you know I love Butcher Blackbird. Butcher and Blackbird, I love. One of my favorites. Cannot stop thinking about it. I listen to this and reread it so damn often. Leather and Lark is fine. I am so excited for book 3 and the last book in this series, which is Scythe and Scarrow. I don't remember again when it's coming out. If it's the same vibe, I will love. I rate everything on vibe, and if it's the same vibe, I will love it no matter what. I love these. Again, love the whole dark romance rom-com because I laughed my ass off, but I also was like, accidental cannibalism and the ice cream. Like, I love it. I don't know why, but I love it. So I will definitely be continuing this series in 2025. And then we have a book series that I don't have on my shelves, which is a shame, but I am trying to see if I can buy it, the first book somewhere. It is the Nest series by Piper Rain. There's 4 books in total. The first book in this series is Mr. Heartbreaker, which I loved. I love Piper Rain's stories. They're coming out with the next book, which is Mr. Broody, the 31st of December 2024, which I'm so excited about. And then they have announced that there's 2 more books in the series. One is published the 25th of February 2025, and then the next one is published the 22nd of April 2025. So I'm busy with Piper Rain the next few months because I just love their writing. I love their writing. It is amazing, and I feel like they need more credit than they actually get, and I'm so excited to read this series. I am. I feel like I need to read their whole backlog of books because I love their books so much. So I will definitely be reading the Nest series in 2025. And then we have Rose Hill by Elsie Silver. Right now there's Wild Love and Wild Eyes out right now, and the third book in this series, which is Wild Side, comes out 4th of March 2025, and I loved these books. They are amazing. I just love Elsie Silver's writing. I love the characters. I love his stories. They're so amazing, and I loved every damn second of this, so I cannot wait to read Wild Side because it's gonna be amazing, and I cannot let Elsie Silver's books go. If you know me, you know I love Chestnut Spring series, and this is like right up there. It is. I have to admit it. They're amazing, and I cannot wait to continue this series in 2025. Now let's go over all the book series that I will be stopping and not reading in 2025. I do in fact not have any single copy of these series that I'm going to mention in my home, so I will be putting them on the screen for you as an overlay. So let's get started. First off, we have The Web of Silence duet by Lee Rivers, which is Little Stranger and Little Liars? Little Stranger is a no for me. I did not like that book at all. It was the whole them always saying brother and sister while doing the nasty. Yeah, no, not for me. Not for me. But if you like that book, good for you. Read that series. I'm just not going to. Then we have the Bridgerton series by Julia Quinn. I was so disappointed in this series. I will have to admit, I love the show. I think it is amazing to watch. The books was just not for me. I hated the fact that they kept on saying, oh, she's below my league, but I love her anyway. Or, oh, she's not that good looking, but I love her anyway. Like, I didn't, no. I need my men to be brooding and obsessed. None of the Bridgerton series had that at all. Did not like it, and I won't be continuing it. I DNF'd the 5th book, which is Eloise's book, who I think deserves the world, but she got Philip. So yeah, I will not be continuing Bridgerton in 2025. Then we have what I did not think was a series, but Daydreamers by Annie Crown. I read Night Shift in the start of 2024. I felt like it was missing some parts. I felt like I did not like it. I felt like it was missing some parts of the story and it just kept jumping, which is weird to say. I felt like it was missing parts. It needed more, and I felt like it was kind of a juvenile story. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Did not like the book, but I'm not going to continue this series. I'm not. Did not like it. If you loved it, love it. Love that book with all your heart. I just did not. This is a maybe. This is a maybe series. I will continue because I don't know. It is Devil's Night series by Penelope Douglas, and I know people keep saying, oh, the first book isn't that good, but then you need to read the second one because that's one amazing. I don't really like that. I am not good with book series where the first book is not that good, but the second book is amazing. I have a few in this video where I did not like the first book, but the second book was amazing. I get annoyed. I don't know why, and it deters me from actually reading the series if it's like that. So I read Corrupt, did not like it. I felt like it was lackluster from what I've been told it's about, and maybe I should give it a chance, but I just did not like it, so I'm deterred. So this is a maybe. I will maybe continuing this in 2025. And then we have the last series that I will not be reading in 2025, which is Time of Iron by Sarah Rees Brennan. I read Long Live Evil, and it had such promise, such potential. Like a girl that's dying gets another chance at life by becoming the villain in her and her sister's favorite story. That sounds amazing. It fell through. It fell straight to the floor. I feel like it had such potential and it just flopped. I did not like it. I ended up finishing it. I probably should have DNF'd it, but I did not. And apparently this is the first book in a book series. I did not like the first book, should have DNF'd it, gave it 1 star because I did finish it and it needed the 1 star. I will not be continuing it. Let's talk about all the book series that I want to start in 2025 because there's 5 series physically and some that I don't have physically, but I want to start them. So let's just get to it. The first series that I want to start is the Pucking Wrong series by C.R. Jane. I feel like I am going into my hockey romance era and I don't know why. I don't know what is going on. I think I will be going into this era because I've heard it's dark. Don't quote me on that, but I've heard it's dark. There's something about the hockey guys at the moment that is just, it's calling to me. I don't know why. And I bought all 4 books. So I feel like this is like an immediate read in 2025. Then we have the Windy City series by Liz Tomford. I have these 2 books at the moment and I really want to read it. I feel like this is a FOMO series that I need to read because my sister-in-law said that I needed to read it and a lot of people online keep saying that I need to read it. So I feel like maybe I should. One of them is hockey and then this one is NBA. I don't know what that is. Basketball? I don't know. Different sports in every single book, and I feel like I need to read these. I've heard so many great things about these, and I need to. Again, FOMO. I suffer from it. Then we have Caraval. I need to know what happens. And I saw these covers. I've actually been very deterred from reading Caraval for the longest time. And then I saw these covers, and a lot of my friends were like, you need to read these. Like, they're so good. I've also heard some people say they don't like Caraval series, so I don't know. It's like a traveling circus, trials. It's more than just a game or a performance. It's the closest you'll ever find to magic in this world. And I'm like, how could I not? How could I not read that? Like, I need to. And I feel like this is like the YA version of Phantasma, maybe? That's like the vibe I'm getting. So I will be starting Caraval in 2025. Then we have the Playing for Keeps series. I've had these for a while now. I know I'm missing 1 book. I know, but I can't find it anywhere, so don't judge me. I've heard so many great things about these. Again, I feel like 2025 is gonna be like my sports romance era. I don't know why, but I am really feeling all these sports romances. I feel like it started with Mr. Heartbreaker by Piper Rain. I don't know what's happening. I do think a little of it is the covers. I do think they're beautiful. So Becca Mac, I'll be reading these. Then we have a series that I am scared of, which is why I only have 2 books. But let me explain. But I want to read these in 2025. I'm just scared, okay? I'm scared. Which is the Magnolia Park series by Jessa Hastings. The reason why I'm scared is because I was deterred. I did not want to read it for the longest time because I heard it was like Gossip Girl but in London and there's the cheating trope, which I hate. I hate it. And also because I feel like either you absolutely love it and you're in the cult that loves Magnolia Parks, or you're like, nah, don't like it. You know? It has such a cult following that I'm scared. And I know that's like a little hypocritical of me to say because I'm part of the cult that loves the Empyrean series. The series scares me, but I want to see if I can get to these in 2025. Then we have a bunch of series that I don't have physically, but I want to start. First off, we have the North Shore series by Lola King. There's 4 books in this series. I've heard these are amazing. And again, I feel like dark romance is a hit or miss, but I've heard they're so amazing. I need to read them. I actually don't fully know what they're about, but again, vibes. Love vibes. And I feel like these books have the vibe that I love. So therefore, I need to read them. And I have them on my Kindle. So Yeah. Then we have a series that I'm like really excited about. Not that I'm not excited about everything else. This series I really want to start. I want to read the Legacy series by Melissa K. Roeridge, which has 3 books so far, and the 4th book comes out in August of 2025. I follow so many people on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube that rave about this series. And again, FOMO. But it really sounds like something I would love. It has spice in it. The reaction that I saw online was just incredible, and I need to know. I will be reading the Legacy series in 2025. And lastly, we have Crimson Ridge series by Elliot Rose. It is dark romance. Cowboys? Yes, please. Yes, please. I need to read that. I need to. Like, how could I not? I love cowboy romance. So I feel like that's right up my alley. And I need to know. I need to know if they're good. So those are all the series that I want to start in 2025. I will not continue in 2025, and all the series that I will continue to read in 2025. There are a lot. I hope you loved listening to me yap about these series, because I just love books, and I love that I get to yap on the internet about something that I really love. I just want to say thank you, because I don't have a lot of friends that like books. The fact that I get to do this online instead is just amazing. I get to talk to people all around the world that love the same thing as me, and that is amazing to me. So I hope you loved this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Please subscribe to my channel if you liked this video. And if you have any series that you want to start or not start or stop or continue in 2025, then please share them in the comments below. And I will see you next time. Bye!